back to another video. So in today's video we're heading out to Ardley Crossing, out to where China Harbour Engineering Company have their base for the Southern Coastal Highway and Road Improvement Project for Eastern St. Thomas, to get some clarification on an issue that has been going on out there. So I saw this post on TVJ Instagram account saying that police asked to probe alleged interference with the Southern Coastal Highway project being carried out in St. Thomas. It also states that Works Minister Robert Morgan has called in the police to investigate attempts to hijack the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project in St. Thomas, and these reports include individuals storming the Ardley compound, demanding jobs, attempts to take over the construction activities, efforts to appoint liaison officer, and dedicated security changes. Mr. Morgan stressed that no one will be allowed to hijack the national projects, intimidate contractors, or substitute political muscle for lawful governance, and the matter has been referred to the police commissioner, Dr. Kevin Blake, for investigation. So with the out here today, I try to get some clarification as to what happened.
Alright, my name is Adaja Cruikshank. My name is Adaja Cruikshank. Well, I'll be facilitating the works going forward for the SHIP project on the behalf of the newly elected Member of Parliament, Yvonne Rosemary Shaw. As it relates to things that are in the media, I can say clearly it is false. We went to the airport facility to meet with one Mr. Damian Moore, who then, after that meeting, instructed that we meet with the local level contractors at the Ardley facility. We went there on Wednesday. We then entered the premises because the gate was wide open. There was no one there. On approaching, on the inside, a security officer by the name of Mr. Henry. Mr. Henry came to us, and then some statements were exchanged, no hostility. We then met with the Chinese, and we were pointed to an office location where we then had further meetings. After such, we left the site. No disturbances, no altercation, nothing of such. So what we're asking, and what I'm asking, is that the media and the minister, or Mr. Morgan, before putting out these statements, do the relevant investigation, speak with the Golden Grove Police Station, and speak to China Harbour. Because to this date, we have not seen a report from the police, and we have not seen a report from Czech. So on what grounds are you speaking on? That is it. Huh?
All right, Victor Hutchinson, citizen of Bath, St. Thomas. There is a news clip circulating coming from former Minister of Construction, Mr. Robert Morgan, that is accusing some persons affiliated to newly elected Member of Parliament, Rosemary Shaw, of attacking the Chinese office, threatening them and threatening other workers, demanding work. I want to use this medium to clear this situation. On Tuesday, 9th of September, I learned of a meeting in the Chinese Harbour office in Port Royal with MP Shaw along with 4 other persons. Coming out of that meeting, the Member of Parliament called me and give me some information that I should check with a particular Chinese over by Ardley in St. Thomas. That's where they have another office for the China Harbour. I called two of my colleagues, asked them to accompany me. And I was given a special instruction by her to take two persons that the Chinese would want to talk to. I did inform those persons to meet me there at 11 Wednesday morning. 11 o'clock Wednesday morning, I turn up along with the other two persons who went with me driving toward a vehicle. And I stopped at the gate. The gate was open. I took my hand. Nobody was there. And I drove in. All three of us drove in. When I stopped, there was a particular gentleman that I know. He's an ex-sergeant of police. Came up to me to ask me if there is anything that he could do for me. I say yes, and I tell him what I was on about. He said, but you could have stopped at the gate. I said, but you know the security thing, or nobody was there, so I drove in. He apologized and said there's something somewhere else that they were taking care of, and that's why the gate was left open, but it's okay. However, he went to get one of the Chinese to talk to us. And while he went to get them, the two other guys walked over. So the five of us were there standing when he took the Chinese out there. The Chinese called us into a meeting room, and we sat there and have a meeting for about half an hour. At that time, the Chinese told us to get the two persons for liaison officer should return 7 o'clock the other morning for work. We came out. When we came out, a police pickup was out there, and I recognized the driver to be somebody who I know very well. He called and said, Mr. Hutchins, everything all right? I said, yeah, man, everything good. And they drove off in a little while. We drove off after. I am now surprised to hear this news coming out that operates of Rosemary Shaw went over the Chinese office and demanding work and threatening Chinese people and threatening Jamaicans alike and stopping work on the road and all of those things. I just want to clear my name from it, that I am not a party of anything like that, and nothing like that happened. And I also want to clear the Member of Parliament name. She wasn't there. She had sent me to deal with business. I went there, I deal with the business, and I was successful. If I had attacked Chinese, I couldn't be over there working. That is nonsense, you know. And I think when the former minister get information like this, he should try and do some investigation before he put it across the nation like that. And he should really apologize to Rosemary Shaw for it, because it is a dreadful, dangerous, vindictive setup by some other persons in the constituency. I don't want to call anybody name at this time, but I am aware of how it happened, how it configured, and it was aimed at damaging the Member of Parliament. So I just want to say that there is nothing of the sort took place, and the local police can be called and questioned, and you will realize that it's not so.
So you have heard what allegedly had happened. You can let me know what you think in the comment section about what was being said. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please remember to subscribe and click the notification bell. Also to leave a like on the video so YouTube knows that persons are watching and they enjoy what they see. Also share this with your family and friends so you can reach more persons so they can see and hear what is happening in St. Thomas from the Eastside Media YouTube channel. This section is here because it's gonna use to help make up the video, so you don't really have to watch it, but you know we need a little length because the shorter the video is, it's the worse it does. Yeah, man. So if you don't want to watch the rest of this, you don't have to, but it's there. Yeah, man. So stay tuned as always. As I said before, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.